So, my fellow citizens, welcome again. My fellow human beings. We are convinced to do things, and I'll use that word. And I prefer to use that instead of brainwashed. We are convinced to do things and to accept things. Example, we have a favorite team, and I mentioned happy that, they got to win the championship. They probably should have been in more Super Bowls prior to the one that they won. But Kansas City is a small market team. So what does that mean? They're a small market team, which means to be able to sell that brand, that name, it's going to be more difficult to sell that in other places who have no idea what Kansas City, Missouri is. They know New York, they know Chicago, and what I mean by they is people outside of our borders. They know LA, they know Washington, they know Boston. Big markets, lots of people. So Kansas City didn't get a shot at the Super Bowl. We will root for our favorite players, and I get it, and I like to give credit where credit is due, because there are some very good and talented players on a lot of teams, whether it be football or basketball or baseball. But an example, there are people who have championships who are really these extremely talented people, but their winning games is based on how the game is officiated. So they'll show us instant replays. And there are some that are so blatant that even the news, the people who are calling the game, they won't even speak about what they know we're watching. There are people who have earned championships that didn't really earn them. Now, I'm not one of those talents. I don't have contracts for millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't have homes in 2 cities and can buy any car I want whenever I want. I feel just blessed making sure my bills are paid every month. I have a roof over my head. I have transportation, but these people, they go along. And I thought the other night, we're watching an NBA game, that a true talent, a true superstar, would want to tell the referees, hey, call the game evenly. If I'm going to earn this, if I want to prove how good I am, I have to prove that with the help of my team members. And we have to do that while actually playing. You don't hear anything like this. You don't. I remember a couple of years ago, there was a commercial. It just happened to be basketball. And the player, who happened to be an African-American man, a black man, young man, went to the coach and told the coach, that was a bad call. This should be their ball. And he goes to the referee and he says this, and there's the caption. Sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship. Something like pass it on. They didn't go very far. They didn't. Even watching the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, there was a play that I thought, and I rooted for the Kansas City Chiefs, that it was questionable. Call it the way it really is. Again, we have the technology, yet we are not using this in here for the good of all. And I get it. A player is the face of the league, but if you're a true star, you don't want someone to give it to you. You want to be able to go out there and show that you can really do this. Anyway, some more food for thought.